It looks like there is nothing the Icelander Benedict Erlingsson cannot do. Having acted a host of roles in the movies and ascended to the position of Reykjavik City Theatre stage director, Benedict had no fear about setting his sights high and shooting a major motion picture. His movie of Horses and Men was premiered in 2013. On 16 December, Russian movie lovers had a chance to appreciate Mr. Erlingsson's work at Moscow's The House of Cinema.
This film is the director's major creative achievement. Given that this is Mr. Erlingsson's first film ever, it credits not just praise, but full-blown admiration.
It's no accident that Russian viewers have done justice to the film. It's inspired by the work of Peter Kropotkin, a Russian revolutionary anarchist much admired by Mr. Erlingsson.
He published his diaries and wrote a book titled Collaboration and Cooperation, in which he challenged Darwin. While Darwin suggested that animals compete to live according to the principle of survival of the fittest, Kropotkin put his faith in cooperation. His message is that humans and animals know how to cooperate.
Not just cooperate. The Icelandic director wants to relate to us something larger than simple cooperation, a real affinity or soulmateship between the horse and the rider. Each of us is a horse of sorts, wrote Mayakovsky quite a while ago, and the film makes us appreciate this hoarseness in each of us. Horses and people in it are so intimately linked that sometimes it's hard to say where nature ends and human beings begin. In this respect, the film has changed Moscow spectators' perspective of many things.
All art, particularly modern art films, are rather controversial. They are not to be entirely understood, in the sense that half of your soul will go for the film, whilst the other half will absolutely not. Given the result that a piece of your soul will protest that it hated some of its over-naturalistic aspects, while the other in all likelihood will praise the beauty of the whole, free living, flying above barriers, always being on the move like horses, isn't it our nature?
Naturalistic themes have indeed provoked quite a discussion among the Moscow audience. Some spectators were dead against such themes, while others could not picture the film without them.
The concept of the film is clear. There can be no two opinions about it. A very though struggle for survival. Although had there been just a bit less of this naturalistic representation, the film would fare absolutely wonderfully. As it were, it left quite wonderful and pretty unusual. I have seen many movies, but none like of the Horses and Men.
One thing that all the spectators loved was camera work, beautiful, almost out of this worldly Icelandic landscapers turned the film into jewel, also serving as means of perceiving new realities and touching upon unknown universes.
My pleasure from viewing the film was intense. This is what I want to stress. I discovered many new things about Iceland, which I started to become acquainted with several years ago, in a very superficial way. I'm sorry to admit. Moreover, the film has revealed some new things about ourselves, or at least it's true, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, we all are not unlike horses, and horses are very much like us. Horses have feelings towards each other, and at times prove more human than us. Not only that, a relationship between a horse and its master reminds us of human relationships, such as love, friendship, cooperation. This is why the movie provokes such a storm of feelings.
It feels like I have been to Iceland. The movie is successful, all of it. Landscapes, acting, close-ups and nature. It shows animals and reveals human psychology, discuss how islanders live. We have been given a glimpse of all of it in the movie that is only 1 hour and 10 minutes long, a whole universe of things.
Mr. Erlingsson has treated a documentary like an artist. This is why the film is so multifaceted.
The director said that his budget was 100 times lower than that of an average Hollywood movie.
Sure, the budget was low, but the film had something much greater to offer than stunts, a soul that loves human beings. Each spectator at the Moscow House of Cinema was able to feel this love and left the movie house somewhat changed. There was only one thing left to say.
This was fabulous. I enjoyed the film tremendously. Thank you.
If there was one thing not found in the movie house, it was a person remaining indifferent, not touched by the movie. There is a better word for the director, isn't it? Odissonova, Terchenko, thanks to Daria, Gnashko, Svetlana, Rizyn, Ekaterina Provornaya and Papadin.